What's up there, Misfit? Welcome to Paiges of Ascension, of course. Welcome back if you've been hanging out with me for a little bit. So this is a Shadowscope for the sign of Capricorn, okay? So I do want to give a little bit of a disclaimer here before I even start shuffling the cards. And that is because of this particular type of reading, it is a reading focused on shadow self, shadow work, okay? There can sometimes be topics or themes or even sometimes triggering things that come up in these readings. So if you find yourself not in a place mentally or emotionally to handle potentially any of those types of messages that may come out, I would suggest saving this reading for another time. You can do shadow work at any period in time, okay? You'll be able to find this reading in the Capricorn playlist on my channel, okay? So I would suggest watching, like, leaving this reading for another time if you're not in a place to potentially hear those messages, okay? So, with that said, let's go ahead and go over some more fine print, shall we? So, I am an adult. I do use adult language. If that is something that you are uncomfortable with, this is a good time to exit stage left. You know, no hard feelings. Just means I'm probably not the reader for you, okay? There's plenty of really awesome people here on YouTube. I am sure you can find a reader that uses the language that you prefer, okay? And then, of course, as far as pronouns are concerned, go with what you identify as, okay? This is an inclusive channel. And last but not least, if you are looking for a personal reading, go ahead and head over to that website, POACreator.com, and go ahead and poke around and see if there's anything that sticks out to you, okay? I do want to mention for at least a little while, I don't know how long I'm going to keep this reading, this particular offer up there, but you can get a personalized Dark Night reading, okay? And the Dark Night readings tend to tap into those who are going through the dark night of the soul, or those who are also working on shadow work, okay? So that's something to keep in mind if you want something a little bit more tailored to your situation. All right. So let's get one more card out, and then we can get this party started. And there it is. And they gave me 3 more. Not cool, Spirit. Okay. That is very interesting. So those last 3 cards that popped out are all majors. And some of you are specifically dealing with an Aries. Ugh, I don't like this energy. I swear to God, they just keep getting better today. Okay. Capricorn. Let me just preface this by saying I really hope that this is not you rocking this energy, because that would make me extremely sad. We want high vibe people in the tribe of misfits. Okay. So I feel like there are some of you who are either jealous of someone's success, or you're actively trying to block their success. Okay. The funny thing about this is that they know, whoever this person is that you're trying to get in their way, if that's you, okay? They know. They're aware. Okay? As you're looking at how to basically blow up the dock so the ships can't come in their life, they're looking at you. They already know. Okay. I do feel like there's a transformation coming in this situation, but for some of you, I think it just might be your mindset and approach for how you are viewing the success of this person, or even to some degree, I would say your own success, because ultimately, Cappies, it's about you. This is your reading. Okay? But yeah, some of you are very you're not in a good space. You're not open. And I feel like that's because you're seeing the success of someone else and wondering why that isn't happening for you. Okay. For starters, one thing I can say, it's because your heart chakra is not balanced right now. That is very clear to me. I mean, heart's literally in a cage. I'll get to the cards in just a moment. Let's go ahead and look at your theme, and then I can dig a little bit more into this, okay? I love it. I love it when you just like come in like that, Spirit. Showing up. I'm here. I'm here. All right, so the situation at play, or your theme, if you will, is transformation. Okay. And we've got 33 here, and we've got 3. One second. And my left eye is going again. I don't like that that keeps happening. I do not like that that keeps happening. Cannot see from here. Okay. So far, I'm going to say 3 is a very prominent number in your reading, but we'll see what else comes up, okay? So, as I was saying, this person knows what you're doing. They think it's a fool's errand, actually. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. But with transformation coming up here as your situation, I do feel like this, it's almost like coming to terms that this is an issue for you. That there might be a little bit of a, like begrudging energy, if that makes sense. And this is going to force you to, transform your feelings, okay? Transform how you're viewing this thing, this person, okay? So let me show you the cards that we've got. So 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords. I really don't like how she's portrayed in this deck specifically. And then the 3 that decided to kind of bleh come on the table is the High Priestess, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So, because of the Fool and the Queen of Wands energy, I definitely feel like this is probably an Aries somehow in the mix in this, in the tie of this, okay? And you are represented by the Queen of Swords in this instance. Now, the reason I say there's some heart chakra work that is suggested for you is because, and I'm sorry that y'all can't really see this, but right where my fingertip is her heart, and it's in a cage. Quite literally, her heart is in a cage. Okay, this queen has taken her wings off. So literally, to some degree, has walked away from a high vibration. I don't want to say the light, but we could go there with this, okay? Jesus. Yeah, and the fact that the back is turned with this Queen of Swords, again, trying to be very secret about this. I really don't like the Queen of Swords in this particular deck. She is nefarious, even in the upright, okay? It is not a good energy. And Cappies, I don't want to see you in this energy, okay? Like, let's move on to our clarifiers and see if we can get some more information, because it's just, the more I look at this Queen of Swords card, the more I just really don't like what I'm seeing in this energy, okay? someone with, Jesus. Okay, so it's like showing face of pretending to be in the energy, like an angelic energy, I would almost even say. Okay, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I keep hearing toxic optimism, but that's not really what I'm looking for. It's like toxic spirituality. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So that's what I'm seeing. Toxic spirituality. You know, so when this person is facing you, or you're facing the world, I really hope it's not that second one. But when this Queen of Swords is facing the world, it's everything's great. Love and light. Things are going to be awesome. You just have to meditate more. Like, that kind of fake shit that I hate with a passion. Like, I'm not going to even lie about it. Not judging you or this person, whoever you are in this scenario, okay? Not judging. That's just something personally I can see through without even trying. So, oh my God. Whew. So the way the cards just kind of like, bleh, just a moment ago, Thief was on top of the pile. This is a really low vibe reading. I almost don't even want to do this. Whew. I'm gonna have to cleanse after this one. Okay. So in any case, when this person is facing the front, that's how they are. But it's like secretly in the background, this Queen of Swords is secretly plotting how they can cut other people's opportunities and make them their own. Okay. A transformation is occurring. I'm not necessarily seeing how quite yet. Yeah, and there's Aries even with the Three of Wands. Some of y'all are dealing with an Aries. In some kind of way, there is some Aries in the mix in this, okay? Okay. Okay, we've got marriage and message of concern landing underneath the Three of Wands. So for some of you, you could be hearing that this person is getting involved with someone, getting married to someone, getting engaged or something like that. And that's their ship coming in. Okay. Oh, dare I actually do it? Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Okay, expectation. Distant horizons. Okay. God, this is, I swear, this is such a nasty ass reading. I don't even know if I'm gonna publish it because the energy is that, like, I kind of want to vomit right now. So what I'm hearing is hot feet. For those of you that are privy, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. So again, Cappy, I don't know who you are in this situation. You could be a Capricorn that's got a heavy Aries placement in your chart. Or you could be doing this too in Aries. But you're trying to get rid of this person. Okay? You want them to go away. They want you to go away. Again, I don't know which side of the fence that you are on. Please don't get mad at me if you are not the person doing the ill crap. Okay? But it's like there's something that you put out into the universe with the expectation that it was going to work and make them go away. And that isn't working. It isn't working. I'm definitely seeing that. With the High Priestess sitting here and the Fool, it's like there's nothing negative that is going to be impacted on the situation, but it is going to reverb on you. Okay? That's just what I'm seeing. Ugh, I don't like this reading. I do not like this reading. Oh, yay, 3. Okay, we've got unexpected income, great fortune, immature man. Y'all just basically made this person rich. For trying to take anything from him, okay? They get a brand new start. This is a trippy reading. I don't even know if I'm going to publish this. Unexpected income and great fortune speaks to quite literally a ginormous windfall. Ginormous windfall. Okay. But the fact that it's falling under this section here, I feel like you might be witnessing this happen to someone else versus this being something that happens to you. Okay. What I'm really not liking, as if there's more to not like in this reading, but what I'm really not liking more is that I feel like this sabotage has been going on for years. Whether this is you trying to sabotage this person or them trying to sabotage you, I don't know which. Okay. This has been going on for years. And there's finally going to be a death to that energy being put into the universe. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's move on to your other cards. I don't want to stay in this. So where this puts you on your path of ascension is Afterglow. Land gracefully. So what's interesting about this particular card coming up is what it's saying is to basically admit your screw up. Okay, if you are the person who is kind of pointing all this ill will at this person, own it. Own it. Release it. Go back to the starting point, okay? You know, and to some degree, owning such ill intent like this is its own tower moment, okay? But the thing is, even after the fall, you can always get up and start again. And I feel like that's definitely why we've got transformational energies coming up for you. Now, we've got the Death card at the bottom of the deck. And the transformation card as your theme. I'm sorry, I'm just there's so much freaking Aries energy in here, like I'm almost concerned right now. I know more than one Capricorn. Even in owning that, you can allow yourself to transform and get out of this energy. Now, with the Pathway card, and when I say years, we're looking at minimum 2 to 7 years. 2 to 8 years for some of you. Okay, almost like wishing and hoping for a downfall of this person. This is disturbing. So, your suggested shadow work, Capricorn, is fated to suffer. Jesus Christ. Okay. This honestly might be the darkest reading that I've done to date. And there's been some really, really dark shit that's come up in some of the Dark Knight readings. Like, trust me when I say this is saying a lot. Like, this is someone who has such a malicious energy towards someone that they just want them to fucking faceplant. They want them to fail. They don't want them to succeed. They don't want to see them do well in anything. Like, this almost feels like even, oh God. Like someone who, if they saw this person get stabbed and were on the ground bleeding, they would sit there and laugh at them and smirk. That's how much, like, disdain there is for this person that I'm picking up. And it's like, I don't like this energy. Ugh. Ugh. I'm going to try to speed up through this because I really don't want to stay in this energy. I don't like it. So, whew. Fated to Suffer, which I gotta admit is the first time I've ever seen this card come out, and I've had this deck for several years. Sometimes I even use it for myself, okay? And I've never seen this card come out. So, the moon phase is waxing gibbous. The stage is depression. It says feeling confined into a script, forced by others, and never really fought. Heading towards a destination of pain. If you know the future, you forsake your choices. Only with no fate, life is free to unfold into the unknown. Okay. This transformation that you're going to be going through, should you do this shadow work, okay? And I feel like for some of you, it's not really standing up for yourself. It's not necessarily standing up for what you want, okay? It's coming to the realization that you've fallen for one too many fairy tales. And you don't like where you are right now. Okay? In this particular card, the images of Snow White taking that poison apple. And for some of you, I feel like that poison apple is jealousy. Okay? I'm feeling like some of you don't quite realize how far you've gone down this path of ill intent and ill wishes, and not necessarily realizing that you get what you give. You get back what you put out. So if you're putting out all of this, this ill intent, especially if you've been doing it for years here with the pathway card on the bottom of this deck, on the bottom of the Kipper deck, you may have spent quite a few years in turmoil in one way or another. Because of the financial cards that are coming up, I feel like for some of you this is financially, that you've been taking hits after the last couple of years. So, the one thing I have to say for certain is that whoever this Aries is, because Aries is literally all over this reading, like, I'm a little tripped out right now, to be honest with you. But whoever this Aries is, they know what you're doing. Or they know what you've done. Let me put it that way. They're going to get their new beginning anyway. And here's the trippy thing. Like, this is a crazy ass reading. With the High Priestess, this person is highly intuitive. Okay, so they know what you're doing. At any point, they could have called you the fuck out, and they didn't. Think about that. Okay? Perhaps this person saw that this was something that you needed to go through in order to transform yourself. You have to open up your heart. You're blocked off. Let's look into your timing. So what the timing represents is if you were to start this suggested shadow work today, this month, whenever you watch this video, it's when you could start to expect to see some positive impact from doing that work, okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a crazy ass reading. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I shit you not. Oh, okay. Full moon in Taurus. That's this week. Actually, I think that might be the date that this particular reading is coming out, is on Halloween. Oh my God, that is insane. That is insane. That is insane. Okay, it says your dreams need a practical plan. I decided to go ahead and look under the bottom of the deck because this whole reading has been cray-cray. And it says supermoon. So it says emotions are running high. So this might all come to its apex on the full moon. And that would be one hell of an October surprise, let me tell you. By the way, I've just been doing some work on you because I want you to fucking faceplant. Like, okay, sorry, let me, this might be my last reading of the day. Wow. 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 I am speechless right now. A transformation in this situation is going to happen. If you... Okay, so... I'm trying to find a silver lining in this. I'm trying so hard right now. So I guess there's one silver lining in this is that your shadow work doesn't have to necessarily take place for a very long time, okay? It could be that some of you just need to admit confirmation. Some of you just need to admit to this person the way you've been feeling and why you've been feeling that way, okay? And that would be enough for the transformation to begin for you and the healing to begin. Okay, now I'm not saying it's not going to cause a ripple effect when you tell this person, because it might. Okay, but I think this person is very evolved. Okay, so if anything, they may actually be much more understanding than you think. All right. We're going to call that here, because, oh my God. Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.